Know thyself, urged Socrates, the ancient Greek philosopher. These words, echoing through millennia, hold a profound truth about self-worth. Our journey of self-discovery is not merely about accumulating knowledge, it's about understanding our values, recognizing our strengths, and accepting our vulnerabilities. This deep inner knowing is the foundation of genuine self-worth. It's about embracing our authentic selves, imperfections, and all. When we embark on this inward journey, we begin to understand the complexities of our being. We see our light and our shadow. We recognize the experiences that have shaped us. This self-awareness is not about judgment, but about understanding. It's about acknowledging the tapestry of our lives, woven with threads of joy and sorrow, triumph and failure. As we delve deeper into ourselves, we discover a wellspring of strength we never knew existed. We find the courage to be vulnerable, to be authentic, to be ourselves. This journey inward is not always easy. It requires honesty, compassion, and a willingness to confront our deepest fears. But the rewards are immeasurable. For in knowing ourselves, we begin to love ourselves. Not the idealized version we present to the world, but the perfectly imperfect beings we truly are. And in that self-love, we discover our true worth. Self-worth flourishes when we embrace our authentic selves. It means recognizing our inherent value, independent of external achievements or opinions. It's about acknowledging our strengths and celebrating them. It's also about accepting our weaknesses, not as limitations, but as opportunities for growth. Each of us possesses a unique combination of talents, quirks, and experiences. These elements, when embraced, form the essence of our individuality. Trying to fit into societal molds or seeking validation from others only diminishes our true selves. It's in our imperfections that we often discover our greatest strengths. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, to show up authentically, we create space for genuine connection. We attract people who appreciate us for who we are, not who we pretend to be. This authenticity is magnetic, drawing in those who resonate with our true selves. Embracing our authentic selves is a journey of self-discovery and acceptance. It's about honoring our past, living fully in the present, and stepping confidently into the future as our true selves. This is where true self-worth resides, in the heart of authenticity. In a world saturated with images of perfection, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking external validation. We chase likes on social media, strive for titles in our careers, and seek approval from others to feel worthy. But this pursuit of external validation is a hollow victory. It leaves us feeling empty and perpetually inadequate. When our self-worth is contingent on external factors, we become prisoners of other people's opinions. Our sense of self becomes fragile, easily shattered by criticism or rejection. We lose sight of our intrinsic value, constantly seeking affirmation from the outside world. This constant need for approval can lead to anxiety, depression, and a diminished sense of self. It prevents us from pursuing our passions and taking risks, for fear of judgment or failure. We become afraid to shine our light, dimming our own brilliance to fit in with the crowd. True self-worth cannot be found in the fleeting opinions of others. It's an inner knowing, a deep-seated belief in our own value, regardless of external circumstances. Cultivating inner worth is an ongoing practice, a conscious choice we make every day. It begins with shifting our focus from external validation to internal acceptance. It's about recognizing that our worthiness is not determined by our accomplishments, our possessions, or the opinions of others. One powerful practice is the cultivation of self-compassion. We are often our own harshest critics, berating ourselves for mistakes and shortcomings. Instead, we can choose to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer a loved one. Another vital aspect of cultivating inner worth is setting healthy boundaries. This means learning to say no to demands on our time and energy that do not align with our values or well-being. It's about prioritizing our own needs and honoring our own limits. As we cultivate inner worth, we begin to move through the world with a newfound sense of confidence and authenticity. We no longer seek validation from others because we recognize our inherent value. We become free to pursue our passions, embrace our imperfections, and live a life that is true to ourselves.